Right, Mr. Healey, you're the local minister. What does unitary authority status mean for Durham and Northumberland?
Well, it means in Northumberland and in Durham, instead of 7 councils, there's now 1. So first of all, it's simpler. It's simpler for residents. If they want to get hold of the council, there's 1 number to start with for any service. Also, it's clearer who runs what. And by cutting out a lot of duplication, we can also cut costs. So people will be getting more for less too.
And if there were 3 things that would be the biggest benefit, what would they be, do you think, given the economic crisis at the moment as well?
Well, everyone's tightening their belts at the moment with the economy in the state it is, and we expect councils to be doing the same. What's clear from Northumberland and Durham is that they've been able to save costs that they wouldn't have been able to save if in each area we still had 7 councils rather than 1. So in Durham they've taken out 50 top council posts. In Northumberland they've taken out 60. Between them saving £8 or £9 million, which they've been able to pass on in lower council tax bills or in better services.
Will it be a success? Because there has been, particularly in Northumberland, a lot of bitter rancour about it, even with your own local Labour MPs.
I understand that. I mean, changing councils normally raises a lot of very fierce feelings, and some people have been dead against what we're doing. But for me and for Parliament, the case for doing it was overwhelming. The promise that these new councils made as part of their case for getting the go-ahead is very strong. Ultimately, of course, it'll be the residents that decide. They will judge whether things get better, although I'm confident they will, and then ultimately they'll be able to pass judgment at the ballot box.
And very finally, obviously in Northumberland there's a lot of missing money from Iceland. Will that have an effect on the council at all or not?
Well, it's not missing money. It's money they don't have at the moment, but there's a good chance they'll get most of it back, and we're working hard with all the councils that have deposits at risk in the way that Northumberland does. I've made sure that for the next year there's no impact on the budget, no impact on the council tax, because I've allowed councils a special arrangement to account for that. But I think a bigger concern is the economic downturn for everyone. And what is clear is that these new councils are able to manage their way through this because they can make some of the efficiencies that wouldn't be possible otherwise. But it also means, in Durham for instance, that for the first time we're going to have a council and a leadership in Durham that can punch its weight within the region. In Northumberland too, we've now got a council that can step in and do things that none of the previous councils were able to, and we saw that with Cheviot Foods, where the new council went in, saved 190 jobs in an area which badly needs those jobs for the future.